getting ready for the conference, doing the walkthrough this Saturday.
Oh yeah,
I know.
that's great. I mean, it seemed like it was so far away, and now here we are.
It always
I
seems
know,
like
I
it's
know,
so far
I know.
away.
It's like right here. So
5-year anniversary, and
Oh,
you've been there for all of
5
them.
years.
You've been there for
Oh, yeah,
all
I
of
know.
them
Yes, I have. I have.
since the beginning.
Yes, yes. But that's 5 quick years. I mean,
Can you believe it? It
hard to
seems
believe.
like, 5
Hard to
years
believe.
goes by so fast, but yet it feels like forever. You know what I mean? It
Yes.
seems like it flies
That
by,
is
but
so
then it's like,
true.
man, it's been forever. So
That is true.
anyway, okay, so I'm so excited to have you on the show
Well,
today,
thank you.
Jackie. Hey, everybody. I think
nice to
we're
be
live, so welcome to our I've Decided show, My Success. And we're super excited to be here. I have my good friend, Jackie Greer-Buchanan, is here with me today.
Thank you for having me.
Jackie.
Thank you
Well,
for having me.
our weekly winning word is determination. And so we were just talking at the beginning about you being with me along with I've Decided for the whole 5 years.
Yeah, that takes
And-
a lot of determination right there.
What are you trying to say?
No, just
What
kidding.
are you trying to say?
We love you, Kim.
No, I love you too. I know what you mean. It really does, because this is a big
It
dream.
does. It does.
It's huge, right? And so it does take determination. But I thought about you and thinking about determination
Well,
too.
thank you, dear.
Because, you are just one of those people that you're determined, that there's a lot for you to do, and you're determined to master that. And I've watched you along the years dibble and dabble in different things.
Yes, you have.
But now the reason why I'm so excited for you is I know you have found it.
Yes.
You have found your
Yes.
passion,
Yes.
and I love it. And so what about you guys? You're made for more. We all do. We are. None of us can feel like we've arrived, because
Yes.
that's just not the way it works.
Yes.
So as long as we're living and breathing, there is something deep
much work
within
to do.
us that says there is so much work to
So
do.
much work.
Are
you living out your purpose?
Are you living out your
really
purpose?
living it?
Like this person hammering away. Do you hear that hammer
and
noise? Somebody's living out their purpose over
Yes.
there. They're reconstructing a building
Yeah.
and doing something great. So
I had a mother who modeled that for me. I mean, was a go-getter, mother and a dad. But my mom was just one of those that created. She was very innovative. It's
Yeah.
like, let's do this. Let's do it. You're a lot like my mom. All the things you have going on.
well, that's
But
probably
no.
you are too,
Yes,
and so that's probably
yes.
why we've become such good friends many
So
years
yes,
ago.
that's true. So that role model right there, and then I have 2 daughters, so I have to set a standard
Me
for my
too.
for my girls.
Yeah.
So they're watching; those little eyes are watching you.
Oh,
It's like,
yes.
okay, what's she doing now, and what's going on, and is she a woman of a word, and
Yes. Do you do what
what
you
is
say
happening?
you're
Do you
gonna
do what
do?
you say you're going to do? So they are watching. So I have a responsibility,
I love that.
and it's important, and I'm very serious about that responsibility.
Oh yeah, you better believe it. We're in that together too. So
Yes.
that's just another reason why we're kindred spirits. I think.
Oh yeah, and before we go on, I just want to give a shout out. I'm all dressed up here.
Yeah.
Hey, but you're not saying it quick enough. Yes.
Also
yes,
known
it's like,
as,
yeah,
or
yes.
no, that's not what that
Yes.
stands for. What is it?
111 years. This is January 15th. This is our founders' day. We were founded at Howard University. 111 years. We are the first African American sorority. The first.
The first. Talk about
the number
determination.
1. Yes. To open up doors, and then after, you've got other sororities, whether deltas or zetas and sigma gamma rho, just
You are
on and
decked
on.
out.
So I'm pink and green gleam
Well, that just
in my
is
soul.
another speaks
And
out.
my daughters are also
Are they?
sorority sisters.
Oh,
Did
that's
they have a
awesome.
choice?
No.
Yes. So
it
anyway,
doesn't look like it.
determined.
So, that burning desire in your heart that you're supposed to do more. And really, that's what it's all about, Jackie. We want to tap into that.
Yes.
We want to pull that out of people and help give you avenues, opportunities
Yes.
to tap into that. And so I love, we're missing a little partner today. Hey, Rachel,
hi,
give a little
Rachel.
shout out to
Yes,
Rachel Hadley,
yes.
Illinois Home Solutions.
Yeah, my new business
Your
and partner,
new business
travel. Oh
partner.
gosh, she's a traveler. She's a traveler. When I first talked to her, that's what she was doing. She was just planning trips, planning the trip. She go, I got this trip. So travel is just wow.
Who doesn't want to travel?
Who doesn't want to travel?
And
Either you're doing it or you want to do it.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so she's stuck down in Springfield, bless her heart.
Yes,
The
yes.
weather's kind of bad today. So we decided we'd go on and told her to stay safe. So stay safe, Rachel. We'll give you a little plug there. But, I know that you and Rachel met through our I've Decided organization.
Yes.
Both are business members of I've
Yes,
Decided.
that's correct. That is
And
correct.
Rachel owns, her and her family own Illinois Home Solutions. And you also doing your travel business. And when I saw that you girls connected and that Rachel got involved in this
Yes.
travel business, I thought, oh my gosh, that is awesome.
I got to get those too.
And it's kind of like, Rachel saw something she could get passionate about that could maybe her creative side, her travel side, that side of her that wants to connect and all of those things. And I just thought that was a great collaboration and your determination to help
Yes.
people be successful.
Yes.
And it's not, it's travel. Yes, we all want to travel. Don't you guys want to travel?
Yeah, and
We
the
all wanna travel,
industry
but
is huge.
It is.
It's huge. So $8 trillion industry projected to be 15 trillion in the next 10 years. That's huge.
So many millennials, they're traveling.
Oh yeah,
People are
millennials.
traveling.
I talked to a college roommate. Well, she was also my high school friend, best friend in high school, and I talked to her, and her son was just getting ready to go to Paris. She goes, "Oh, he's taking a group of buddies. They're going to Paris," and I'm like, "Wow, see, that's true. Millennials are not waiting. They are not waiting to retire.
They starting early.
They get
My
that
daughters
wander.
are more traveled than I am.
Yes,
They've
yes.
been all over with,
Yes.
their grandma takes them places. It's true. It's really amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing about being determined, determination being our weekly winning word through I've Decided, and that is you got to try new things.
Gotta
If
take a
you're
risk.
determined to be successful, if you're determined to know that there is something more you should do, you got to try things. If something's not working, try something new. So you got to devil and dive in and try and keep looking. So keep looking for new things. And that's kind of what you've done, and that's how you've landed in this travel
And
business.
you keep your options open. You have to be open.
Yes.
Sometimes when you hear about things and you've got a closed mind, because first of all, when they hear travel, people think right away, like, oh gosh, I don't know if I got money to be able to travel. But there's so much more. That this is an income producing project. So there's a lot more to it. So I tell people, you have to see it in its entirety before you make a decision on what it's all about.
Right.
That's very, very important.
Because
that you do that.
because you really could almost cover your travel if
Oh,
you're
yeah.
helping other people travel too.
Yeah, definitely. There's so much more that, and these two companies are exclusive partners that have come together for 3 years. So it's still time. We're just getting started.
Yeah.
And to see what they are accomplishing, and to be helping people, helping families, change their financial outlook, or change their personal time, it's just amazing. So
I've decided to
I'm-
travel.
so
Yes.
I've decided to help people
Yes.
do this. I help, and I got a call last night from a good friend, and she says, we're thinking about going on a anniversary, and we want to do a cruise, and she says, I said, yeah, we can make that happen. But of course, I'm going to share with her how you can benefit from that, from making that, from that cruise yourself, not
Right.
just me, but so that you can too.
It's a win-win.
It's a win-win.
I love it. So, hey guys, some of you might just be joining us live, scrolling through Facebook or tuning in to Peoria TV, and you just scroll through and you're just now catching us. And if you are, just want to let you know what we got going on here. I'm Kim Martin, founder of I've Decided, and I am sitting here with my good friend Jackie Greer-Buchanan, and we're talking about the travel industry because that's what you do. That's what you love, is help people travel, but also make money through traveling. And this is our show, My Success. And we come on the third Tuesday of every month. And really, our goal is just, to share with you information to kind of elaborate on our weekly winning word and kind
that's
of
nice.
dive into that and give you a little inspiration and motivation and something that might just kind of light you on fire. You never know. You might hear something today that lights you up and causes you to take that next step towards your goal or dream, and that's really what it's all about. If you haven't checked out I've Decided, we want you to do that. If you go to ivedecided.org, you can looking around and see what's going on, and also join our community. And it's not too late to be at the conference on Saturday. We have our 5th annual Motivational Leadership Kickoff Conference. It's this Saturday, January 19th at Richwoods High School. And we'd love to see you there. It's going to be an awesome day. You can get connected, meet Jackie.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there, and that's one day after my birthday.
It is. So we'll be celebrating.
So I'll be celebrating. Hey, I might bring some cake or something.
We're turning 5.
Yeah, yes.
We won't.
Yes.
You're turning 30.
Yes,
You're turning 30.
Girl.
35, right?
We won't go there.
It's just going to be an awesome day, and I'm super excited. And Jackie, I wasn't joking when I said I've decided to travel. We really are putting together an I've Decided cruise.
2020.
Yes, the week of February 14th, the weekend of February 14th, right?
We call it the Love Ship.
The Love Ship.
Love boat.
I love it. I've decided to take a cruise.
Yes.
I've decided to travel. We're going to be offering that to you guys at an amazing rate. It's going to be a 4-day weekend, right?
They're 4 days, 3 nights. But they will definitely get information on that. There are a lot of people who have not ever taken a cruise before.
Yeah.
So they are open. I mean, when I mention that to people, they're like, "Oh, let me know. I want to know."
Yes.
Or they're just afraid. Some are still afraid to
but if we
take
go as
that.
a group.
But if we go as a group.
It takes all the fear out of it.
All the fear out of it.
All the fear out of it, because we're all going to be together.
Yes.
And we even have a dream that maybe we'll have a conference on a cruise one day.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, man.
Well, I sure have one coming up. I've got one in March.
You do?
March 1st through the 9th. And you'll have to take a look at my Facebook page, because I've got pictures, and you are going to be salivating when you see that.
Oh, my gosh.
You're not going to believe. The pictures are magical. And I said that they're magical. Just take a look.
I can't
And
wait.
I have a question for you. I say, hey, Kim, what about this one? Check this out. What about this cruise?
Okay.
The epic.
I know. So we're all going to cruise together. So get prepared. 2020, February 2020. It's going to be awesome. I cannot wait to do it. I mean, I'm so, and you know what? It's going to be perfect, because we have our kickoff motivational leadership conference.
Yes,
and then
and
we
then you
may
just- and
take
then
a
you-
vacation
and let's
after all.
cruise,
My
let's
husband and
cruise.
I, after all this work preparing for the conference, we need a vacation. So we might just make
Joe's
this.
gonna need one.
That's
we wonderful.
We may just make this an annual thing and just kind of start doing it every year and just doing different cruises.
Yeah.
Won't that be awesome?
That would be awesome. That
And just
would be.
everybody lines up.
That's
for
why I
it.
like you. You're so innovative. You just want, you want more. You put us in situations where we too can follow your lead, and just opening the garden. I mean, how do you feel about that?
I love it. I'm so excited. You know what happened this morning? So we have our first, BNI, which is Business Network International. The I stands for Business International. I was thinking it was Business Network Investment. But I met with Jeff Insinger this morning, who is the district manager, over all of the BNI groups. And they're meeting now at the garden every Tuesday morning. And I love that, because that's what it's about. It's
community. There you go.
It's community. We want people there. And so the garden where dreams grow.
Oh,
I love it. I love it. When I walk in, I just smile. And I don't know what God's got planned, but it's going to be good.
It is. It's amazing, because I remember posting one day, God has made a provision for my vision. And that was a line.
Write that down. Did you hear that?
That was a line.
God has made
a provision
for
my vision.
You say, guys, you're listening to this. Say this to yourself. This isn't about us.
Yes.
You say this. It's kind of like saying, I've decided. I haven't decided. You have to say it. I've decided. You take ownership. So God has made provision for now you say my, meaning
My.
you, vision.
Vision.
I love that.
And it kind of aligned when you opened that building, because that I did my first launch there.
Yeah.
You had a meeting. You weren't
I was speaking somewhere,
you were speaking
I think.
somewhere.
Yes.
And it was just fabulous, and how people came out to just hear, and I said, okay, that's it. This is our brick and mortar.
Yes.
This is it.
For all of our
This is it.
businesses that are part of I've decided that the garden
And
is
you're
your brick and mortar.
you're so inclusive. I mean, to make us feel, when we walk in there and we feel like this belongs to us. You make us feel like that.
Aw,
You do. You
thanks,
make us feel
Jackie.
like that. We do. And when I can sit down with one of the dream warriors, Jeannie.
Yes, Jeannie Quick.
Jeannie's
Hey,
the,
Jeannie.
Jeannie, I call her the warrior queen.
Yes.
Sit down with Jeannie and talk about things, and just her vision for what's going on, and just seeing things happen for people.
Yeah.
Just the growth in people who are continuing to be a community of like-minded.
Just surrounding with-
You tell your kids. I know I had this good. You always want your kids to be in good company. Well, as adults, you have to do the same thing.
You don't ever lose that,
You
right?
don't
You
lose that.
become who
That's a
you hang
life
around with.
skill.
That is a life skill.
That's a life skill.
You have to be very careful
Yes,
with that.
yes.
And thank you for saying all those nice things. And it is about community. And I'm excited because on our very first success social is going to happen on Friday the 25th. And that's for all of our business members and our community members. We're going to come together from
That
4:30 to
sounds
6
good.
o'clock.
Success social.
A success social, yeah. So from 4:30 to 6 p.m. on the fourth Friday, our business members and community members come together to connect and fellowship and get to know each other and, help each other. Because that's what it's about, helping each other.
Oh, wow.
Well, let's talk about you a
That's
little bit,
great.
because you're
That's
a
great.
retired teacher.
I am.
But
I
you
am.
haven't retired,
And
really.
I have not. And this is so easy for me to be an encourager, to encourage. I mean, what the skills that I did, what I did in the classroom is just, okay, it's just a whole nother setting. And to continue to do that, if I can give somebody a kind word on Facebook. I mean, I'm always getting I also am a member of Girl Trek. Girl
Okay.
Trek is a self-care movement.
Okay.
And we're going to be going to Selma at the end of in May.
Alabama?
And
that's where
tracing-
Martin Luther King walked.
Yeah, and tracing
March.
that walk. Yes, tracing that walk. So,
Yes.
So I am advocating, and I am saying, come on, guys, get on board with Girl Trek. If you don't know who they are, go to Facebook website and follow them. My grandbaby.
Track
Trek.
Like TREK?
TREK. Girl
Okay, so
Trek.
Girl
not Trek.
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 Dot
Yes.
org or
Yes.
.com?
I think it's .org.
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 Girl
But if you go on
Trek.
Facebook, you'll see them. They're
Okay.
all over that. And
Oh, I gotta check that out. How come I don't know about that?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me about
okay.
that.
Okay, shame on me, because I love Girl Trek, and so does my granddaughter. I mean, we have our little lookalike groups when I go there.
So
And,
it's for
they
girls
want-
too?
they
Big
want-
girls and little
yes,
girls?
and they're the first African American group. I mean, but it's people of all backgrounds are also getting on board as well. But they want to have women walking. It's all about health. And there's a talk on TED, a TED talk.
Okay.
I'll have to give you
Oh,
that so
yeah,
you
we
can look
gotta
at it.
check that
Because
out.
if we can get that moving here in town, it would be a great thing. They're all over the world.
Well,
They
we
are
could
all
look. See
over.
the garden.
Oh, the garden.
The
is
garden where
wonderful.
dreams
Yes,
grow.
yes.
See, you got so many dreams.
I do.
What grade did
what
what grade did you teach?
all of them.
All of them.
All of them and above, and I part time. I used to teach at Bradley University, teacher education
Okay.
courses. Just part time only. But high school, I taught at the alternative high school. I tried to set myself up to every so many years I would change up.
Yeah.
Just to refresh.
Yeah.
And sometimes I don't know if I intentionally did that, but it happened
It
because
just kinda
there
worked.
was an opportunity that came up, and they're like, okay, Jackie, we want you to do this, and da-da-da. We want you to can you do the human sexuality for all 10th graders? I'm like, can I? So it's like they either
So
go
you
to
did
driver's ed.
that?
So I did that.
That's
I mean,
awesome.
I do things that take me out of my element and
Out of your comfort
out of my
zone.
comfort zone. And God is good because
Yeah.
I've learned so much. I learned so much about that. Even the travel, health and wellness. Health and wellness is easy for me. I've always, you've
have
always
been
been my
involved.
biggest cheerleader. Like, oh, this is good. I'll try this, Jackie. You've been so kind about that. But the travel thing. But this is what I learned. In health and wellness, we had conferences, and that's what I really loved. Not more than the conference. I like the travel. We would always
Right.
go.
You
So
get to
where are we
go
going to
so-
go this year?
Yeah,
Where are we going
see?
to go? Okay, you're going to Hollywood. Hollywood, I'm there. So then this comes along. Oh, I'm like, oh my goodness, you do not have to convince me about travel. I'm
No,
in.
I've
'Cause
never seen you so
because I
fired
love
up about
to,
something.
yes, because I love to travel. So I was in a little state of disbelief, like, you're kidding. Are you serious? But, oh, I'm back in Peoria and I'm ready.
That's so exciting.
I am
So,
ready.
Yeah, well, the goal is just to get us all fired up,
Yes.
right? It's about your success. It's about what is it that you want to achieve. And you do have to be determined.
Yes.
You have to have determination. You have to try new things, right? You have to be willing to what we like to call fail forward.
Yes.
You might make mistakes, but you got to get back on the horse and keep on going and keep moving until you find that thing that fires you up.
That's true. My oldest daughter was diagnosed with lupus in 2010.
Really?
In
Okay.
2010, and we had no idea what was going on. So we got to go to Johns, the main hospital in
Yes.
Baltimore. We want to find out, and that's where she was diagnosed. But I have watched her just in the years of just fight and
Right.
fight and fight and fight for kids and fight for just to be well. And I think at one time she was told there was no chance that she would have kids. Well, I have a grandbaby, so God, we always say, God felt differently, and a beautiful granddaughter. And so just watching her get up and just continuing to go out and be determined to help the lives of
So you
kids and
see
help
her
change
success,
see
and
her.
that motivates
Yes,
you.
Yes, to
What
see
a
to see her
motivation.
continuing to move. So yeah, I am motivated with my daughter. So I have my other daughter Erin just received a master's degree.
Yes.
So to watch them navigate their lives in this crazy world, it gives me a lot of determination to keep going, and I can't stop.
Well, right. You
There-
got to stay a step ahead of them. You're
there's
the
no
mom.
stopping.
You're the mom. You
Sometimes I
gotta-
think they think they're my mom.
No, right.
But there's no stopping.
That's what my mom says all the time. She's like,
I'm
you
pretty-
think you're the mom here. But you got to stay on your A game because you are the mom.
Yes.
So you got to stay a step ahead of them. That's how I feel about my girls. I'm like, I can't let them pass me.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see them be successful, but I got to stay one little step ahead so they
Yes.
got somebody to look up to,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Because that's what it's about. So you can't believe it, but our time is coming to an end. I know. I can't. I'm having. See how much fun this was.
I know. And
It's so
we miss you, Rachel.
We did miss you, Rachel.
but you'll come back.
Well, yeah,
we
for
got
sure.
we got some great ideas
We got
for
some
that.
good ideas. Good ideas. So we'll be talking to you guys about that. So thank you so much for tuning in today to My Success. Really appreciate that. Share this show. Let them know. It'll be on Peoria TV, which is on Channel 17 on I3 Broadband. So Peoria TV is ongoing, and you can see all kinds of local shows. So that's awesome. And shout out to Widecast Studio for recording these for us
Yes.
and putting them out there.
Yeah,
So
they're nice.
thanks again for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and this is my personal invite. Join our community, I'veDecided.org, and come to the conference on Saturday. It will change your life. You will take action on whatever it is you want to. So we'd love to see you there. Thanks.
Thank you.
Yay. That was so fun.
That was.
I know.
Thank you. That was really fun.